Hey, what is up? It is Dan here, and today we are going over sitting and how sitting can lead to back pain. And I know you're probably wondering, why am I making a video about sitting? But it is so crucially important, and no one teaches this because the way you sit has a huge influence on how your back feels, on how your hips feel, on your alignment in general, and in what future ailments you could have. And so the proper way to sit is with your hips all the way back to the chair, kind of like a deep squat. You should have a little bit of curvature in your back, and you should be pretty upright as you go. If you're sitting on a computer and doing work, you should be straight ahead. You shouldn't be crunched over looking down. You shouldn't be too arched. You want to be in a strong, stable position. And that's something I rarely see when I watch people sit. And when I look at people's bodies, I can definitely tell how they've been sitting. Especially the worst is when you sit like this. That's the slouching, lower back rounding out, losing curvature. Your back's supposed to be an S curve. You're supposed to have an arch in your lower back. And what this does is it puts the spine into flexion, it crushes the disc, L4, L5 is specific. And this is how 95% of disc bulges happen. They happen in spinal flexion. So if you sit in spinal flexion, you are predisposing yourself to disc bulges. And if you also sit like this, you probably notice that you have a lot of tightness in your hamstrings, right in here. You'll probably feel tightness in your calves. You may have sciatica, or sciatic pain going down your leg. You may have really tight quads as well. And you might feel fatigue in your lower back. And that is all because sitting in this is such a disadvantageous position. It weakens your lower back, stabilizes, makes your hamstrings overactive, calves overactive, makes your psoas underactive. It completely messes up your body and turns your core off as well. And so that is by far the worst way to sit. And when people come to me with bulges, herniations, degeneration, I always have to fix their sitting position because the habits you put yourself in have a huge impact on your life and the way that your body is shaped and contours. And so that is crucially important. The other problem is, of course, overarching, where you have someone who arches too much, ribs poke out, and this will cause compression, especially in L3, lead to back pain, some tightness, and oftentimes get tightness in the QLs, which are way up here, and that is problematic too, because pain in general is just disruptive and makes it hard to focus, and many different ways it impacts you. And so when you're looking into proper sitting position, once again, you want to have your hips back to the chair. You want to have some arch, but you want to make sure your ribs are down so that your core is tight. If you can breathe into that position and it feels good, then you know you're in a good sitting position. And this will help guide you as you go through your day. And this will really make a huge difference. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope that if you are in pain, that this gives you some answers as to what may be causing it. All right, thank you, and have a great day.